I'm Kamal Kumar. So I think all you are fine. Today we will start a new chapter, quadratic equation, and that is from class 10 NCERT Maths. So about quadratic polynomial we have already discussed in the earlier classes. I think in chapter 2. What is quadratic equation? First of all, we have to understand what is quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c. You know, this is the form of quadratic polynomial. This is the form of quadratic polynomial. This is quadratic polynomial. When this quadratic polynomial compared with means equating with 0, means when we compare it with 0 by equal sign, then this whole is called quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. So this is called quadratic equation because this quadratic polynomial is compared with 0. That's why this whole portion is called quadratic equation. So now you understood, means ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is the form of quadratic equation. Now if there is any quadratic equation, then how can you find the value of, how can you solve the quadratic equation? So in class 8, 9 already you have solved this type of questions related to this quadratic equation, and the chapter was factorization, and in class 9 also the chapter was factorization, and we factorize, and by the method of factorization, so in the process of factorization we were applying algebraic identities and splitting the middle term, but here some special property, those property will be used in this class also after that, but here some special property, and the properties, what will be those properties? That is quadratic formula. We say the quadratic formula, that formula we will apply here, and that is new for you. So let's see what is the quadratic formula and how can we find it. So you know, this is the quadratic equation. So for finding quadratic formula, here we will apply the method of completing square method. So what is the completing square method? You will see step by step when I will do and when I will find the formula of this quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c, you can see a, b, c, these are the real numbers. A, b, c are real numbers, and here a is not equal to 0. Do you know why? Because when a will be 0, then it will be a bx plus c equal to 0, and bx plus c equal to 0 will be the linear equation, not a quadratic equation. So the condition is a will not be equal to 0. So first of all we will define, after that I will find its formula. So an equation of the form, the definition is an equation of the form, an equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. This is the definition of quadratic equation. Now we will find quadratic formula. For finding quadratic formula, you have to remember only two steps. First step is we will remove the coefficient of x square. Just I am writing here. First what will be? Remove the coefficient of x square. The coefficient of x square will remove, and for removing the coefficient of x square, what will be used? You will add, you will subtract, you will multiply, or you will divide. So that will depend upon the relation between the a and the x square. And you know that a and x square, that is in the form of multiplication. So obviously we will divide. So remove the coefficient of x square by dividing. Second, add both sides of the equation, both side of the equation by square of half of square of half of square of coefficient of x. So I think the second one, this time you are not understanding, but first one is remove the, this we will understand after that, after the using first one. Remove the coefficient of x square by dividing. So coefficient of x square is a, so we will remove it by dividing. So what will be? Ax square by a plus bx by a plus c by a equal to 0 by a. Means we divide the coefficient of x square by a, because the coefficient of x square is a. That's why we divided it by a. And both sides we will divide. So here you will write dividing both sides by a. First one. When you divide, it will be removed. Then what will be left? X square plus b upon a into x plus c upon a equal to 0. Now we will apply the second one. Add both sides of the equation by half of square of coefficient of x. So coefficient of x is what? B upon a. And what will be its half? B upon a. So half of b upon a, what will be? B by 2a. So square of b by 2a will be added both sides. So what will be? X square plus b upon a into x plus c upon a plus b by 2a whole square equal to b by 2a whole square. Now we apply the second. Only these two process, these two property you have to remember. And if there is no coefficient of x square, then second one, this is the compulsory to use, and easily you can get the completing the square method. Then what will be? X square, and this is plus b by 2a whole square, and middle we will write, suppose this is a and this is b, a square and b square is there, so in middle I want to put plus sign is there, 2 into a. In the form place of a there is x, and in the place of b there is b by 2a. So when 2 goes, then what is left? B by a into x. So it is remaining. So this one, and this one can be written in the form x square plus 2 into x into b by 2a plus b by 2a whole square. And this is the identity a plus b whole square. Whole square of a plus b, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Next, this will be b by 4a square. Now c by a we are transferring that side. Then this will be minus c by a. Then what will be? Here will be x plus b by 2a whole square, because this is the identity in the form a plus b whole square. And here will be, we take LCM, then we will get the LCM 4a square. By 4a square if you divide, then it will be b square here. And by a if you divide, then you are getting 4a, and 4a into c, there will be 4ac. After that, x plus b by 2a whole square equal to, now this square will transfer that side. When you transfer square that side, then you get square root plus minus square root b square minus 4ac upon 4a square. After that, we will transfer b by 2a that side. Then what will be? X equal to minus b by 2a plus minus under root b square minus 4ac, and square root of 4a square you will get 2a. Square root of 4 is 2, a square root of a square is a. Now you are getting this. Now what will be? X equal to LCM of 2a and 2a. What will be? You will get 2a only, and upside minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac. Therefore, x equal to minus b plus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Another is minus b, because plus minus is there, so once you will write in positive, another will be negative. So minus b minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So value of x you are getting minus b plus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a minus b minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So these two are roots, means value of x, solution of x, and this is called quadratic formula, because this is the quadratic equation. That's why value of x we are getting 2. 1 minus b plus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a, another minus b minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So these two values are there. So b square minus 4ac, that is called discriminant. Discriminant means the this is means the which relating with the quadratic equation, and it's when you want to find the value of that x, means that is relating with that only. That is called equation, root of the equation. So discriminant, and in short we write d, and its d is b square minus 4ac. D is b square minus 4ac. So when in short, if you want to write this formula, then it will be one, you can suppose alpha, another will be beta. So alpha is minus b plus under root d by 2a minus b minus under root d by 2a, that is beta. Beta equal to minus b minus under root d by 2a. So alpha and beta, two formula you are getting. Now the question is, can all the quadratic equations will be solved? It is possible or not? So this is possible only when, what is the nature of the d? This is depending upon the nature of the d. Nature of the d means b square minus 4ac, and you know that what is b, what is a, and what is c. B is coefficient of x, a is coefficient of x square, and c is constant term. So B, A and C, I think we are understanding what is that. So D, I told you, is there solution or not, means possible or not, solution possible or not. So this is depending upon the nature of the D. So what is the nature of the D? Nature of the discriminant. What are the nature of the discriminant? If D is greater than 0, means when you find D after putting the value of B, A and C, and when you calculate and you get 0, and means then what will be? This will be equal to, D will be equal to 0. But when you get any positive number, obviously that will be the greater than 0. It means D is positive. D is any positive integer. D is any positive integer. So if D is any positive integer, then what will be? D will be greater than 0. So if D is greater than 0, then you know what will be? There will be real and unequal. What is the real and unequal? Solution means value of x. Solutions will be real and unequal. Solutions will be real and unequal. This is the first condition, first nature. Second nature, if D is equal to 0, means if D is 0, means when you calculate after putting B, A and C and you get the value 0, then G will be 0. Then what will be? If D is 0, then solutions, what will be solutions? Solutions will be real and equal. Real and equal. This is the second nature. Third nature is, what is third nature? If D is less than 0, means in this situation D is any negative integer. D is any negative integer. So when D is any negative integer, obviously D will be less than 0, and that time the solution will be, means no solutions. There are no solutions, means value of x will not get. So 1, 2 and 3. Natures. These are the natures of the discriminant, and according to this nature we can decide whether will be solution or not. Okay, so let's see some examples related to this chapter, then we will understand better. Okay.